Hello, and welcome to No Clip Mode, the Let's Plays with the guys that do Let's Plays. I'm your host, Glitch, and this is your host, Doorman.
Ooh. I have no idea what that was either. Oh, I was about to yell at you for missing this upgrade. Thank you. Select missile and press the Y button.
I love this upgrade. Like, I love the fact there's a secret room right under the old brain jar. It makes me happy.
Just imagine that this was literally like Mother Brain's just prized treasure. This is the first missile upgrade I ever encountered. I'm going to seal it underneath my chamber where only I know where it is. No one will ever find it. I'll never let them take you, missiles.
Oh, would you looky there?
Oh, look, a door you can't go into.
Nope. But we'll see that door again later. But you know what door I do forget about?
The Turian door?
No.
Oh, hey.
Yep, you saw it. I don't forget about this one. There's actually a door that you can only access at the end of the game.
Oh. You forgot it?
Yeah.
How did you get that?
I remembered it, like, as soon as I got out of this shaft and could not go back in, I turned around and went,
we're trying to throw this. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on. Go,
yeah,
go,
I'm trying to pro it so hard. You wouldn't believe how far I actually get before I fall back down.
Oh, now you've spoiled it. Oh.
It's really hard to see how far up you've gotten because it turns so monotonous.
This is why you're not supposed to do it this way.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please only attempt this if you are a paid debug professional.
Yeah, I get like 5 blocks up total, and that's a pretty good distance.
I can't tell if you're gaining or losing ground anymore.
Me either.
Or if you're just kind of staying around the same area.
Oh, but to answer your question from earlier, you asked what I thought a new Metroid game should be. I sincerely would adore having... Oh, look how high I got. And then I saw the blocks up there, and I was like, shit.
And your hopes were dashed.
Yep.
So yes, everybody kind of has a different idea of what Metroid games are supposed to be, quote unquote.
As long as it's fun, I will love it. If it's fun and has the Metroid name, it's my baby. But
Nintendo's gonna love you.
Who's gonna love me?
Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
All that cash.
But no, what I would actually really like is sort of a classic 2D Metroid like this. Not necessarily a sprite game. I would love it if it were really pretty. But
Sprite would be really pretty.
Like
don't
this.
Don't you take that chance now.
With a lot of the newer conventions that are in Prime, like special visors, beam scanning, combo weapons. So something that plays like this, but has several of the newer innovations thrown in as well. I would genuinely enjoy that.
I can see that happening.
But then again, I really love the Prime games as well.
I get the sense that they're probably not actually going to be revisiting Metroid as a series for a little while now. Like, maybe there might be a game on the 3DS, but I don't necessarily think it's a given that there's going to be one on the Wii U. Select missile and press the Y button. Kind of
due to Metroid's complete lack of popularity in Japan, it sometimes sees extremely long cold spells anyway.
Well, I think they attempted to fix that with Other M, but it kind of blew up in their face.
Yeah. Well, that's because they fucked it up. story-wise. And even while I actually like the gameplay, they should have put it on the classic controller at least, or the nunchuck or something. Trying to just use the Wiimote kind of stilted a lot of experiences that should have been better. Because
Well,
whenever you
enjoy.
have a full,
You've got the current Lord of the Series to thank for that decision.
yeah. But I mean, you know who originally made this series?
Yes. He can't
Gunpei
exactly
Yokoi.
continue on account of being dead. So, work with what we got.
Sakamoto just... he must have been drunk off his ass making Other M. That's all I can think.
I actually feel kind of bad for Team Ninja. I think they get kind of a bad rap when it comes to what Other M turned out to be.
Yeah, Sakamoto wrote it.
They get unfairly blamed for a lot of what went on in that.
Granted, Team Ninja did hypersexualize Samus's body, and...
What did you expect?
I expected that from Team Ninja, but I didn't want Team Ninja working on it to begin with.
It made me curious.
I'm being pretty genuine about that.
At the very least, they certainly have the capability to make Samus act like a badass, select missile and press the Y button.
Yeah.
And yes, I am going to OCD do that for every missile expansion.
Jesus.
In case you were wondering and have not caught on yet.
Those crackled blocks, if you were paying attention, after you've grappled them, they stay up for a second, then they disappear for a split second, and if you're still grappled onto them, they'll drop you. This is another part of Criteria.
Yes. Complete with Heroic Samus Aran theme song.
Yeah, I actually genuinely love Heroic Samus Aran theme song. It's called the Samus Aran Space Warrior, if I remember right.
Well, that's enough. But enough of Criteria. We have other places to reach.
Yep.
Like this decrepit pile of scrap.
Welcome to the Wrecked Ship. A theme that's actually revisited several times in the Metroid series. This is an old wrecked Federation ship.
And it's filled with ghosts.
Yup. The ghosts are not the most annoying thing here. Those ghosts are called covens. Those multi-faced ghost enemies that were popping up. Boss door.
What waits beyond?
The secret to this fight is Charge Beam. That's all you need to know.
The secret to this fight is Chrono Trigger Magus-style blue flames.
They're a little prettier than the Chrono Trigger's flames. The graphics in this game for the Super Nintendo were pretty impressive. This boss is called Phantoon. And the Charge Beam is the secret to this for several reasons. His attacks, he's normally intangible whenever you can see through him a little bit. He's tangible when his eye is open. You can hit him, as I do with the Super Missile. Then he closes his eye again. You can't hurt him, as you saw whenever I saw that charge shot straight through him. But as long as you have the beam charged and you're doing your pseudo-screw attack, those blue flames can't hurt you at all. You can try and dodge them, and if you're doing a no-charge beam run, then you can actually dodge them with acrobatics. You can shoot these for like health drops and things. But the more you fire your charge beam, the more it urges him to open his eye. So basically, you just want to pseudo-screw attack through all of his attacks, and then loose several charge beam shots so that he'll make himself vulnerable much quicker. Or else you have to face like 5 or 6 waves in a row of him just dropping lots of flames and doing that. And that's about it. Just pop him with a super missile whenever his eyes open.
Actually, I've heard that it's not recommended to use missiles on him at all, because that's what prompts him to do this whole waves upon waves of flames attack.
Yeah, but super missiles kill him really quickly.
Is it?
Like, he goes back into this regardless, but here's the thing. The waves upon waves of flame attack is extremely easy to dodge and only takes a few more seconds. If you hit him with the charge beam once or twice, he'll go right back into his dropping balls thing where he's intangible. It's just easier to do it this way for me, because it takes like half or maybe like a third of the shots that it takes to kill him with charge beam.
Fair enough.
So while it might not be recommended, it's still really effective. See, because he's already dead.
Well, there you have it.
Oh, that's all for this. Next
he was
time
already,
on
wait,
No
he was
Clip
already
Mode.
dead before that.
Well, he's a space ghost. Next
Anyway.
time on No Clip Mode, Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.